guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Auntie Tay. If you guys are new here, that's who I am, and if you're not, welcome back. Today I'm doing something that is long overdue. However, I was waiting for the perfect thing to do to it, and we're blinging my silver play button. However, I don't like it. I'm probably going to redo it, and I'm probably going to film it again. So if you see this video come up again, that is why. However, I may just take a picture of it and post it on Instagram when I get it exactly how I like it. You're gonna see in this technique that I used a product so that I can actually redo it, which I'm very excited about because I just tried out a new technique, which is not horrible. So here's my silver play button that is blinged. So if you don't know who I am, obviously I have over 100,000 subscribers. That's really exciting. And I'm a DIYer. So as soon as I got it, I was like, I want to DIY it, but I needed to make sure that I did something really like that represented me. And I didn't want to ruin it. I didn't want to make it look cheesy or tacky, and so I ended up doing that by using the largest bling that I have, because I was trying to just kind of like try out this pour on thing, and then I used my glitter, and then I definitely think it got a little tacky. So it is very pretty, and when the sun hits it, it's very pretty, but I think I want to kind of try this same technique with smaller rhinestones. So these are Auntie Tay Bling. So when I launched Bling and it became one of our top sellers, that's when I was like, I think I need to bling my silver play button. And I could have blinged like the whole thing, but I wanted to do something a little less crazy because I love the silver play button the way that it is. I don't want to take away from that. So yeah, so this is how I did it, and I hope you guys enjoy it. And again, if you see it again, then you will know that I redid it. If not, it may sit like this until I get my gold play button and we do that one. So let's get going. All right guys, let's get started with my silver play button. I am using this double-sided sticky sheet of plastic that is by the brand Diamond Dots, and it's absolutely amazing, and I can't wait to carry it in Shop Auntie Tay. If not, I'll try to add it to my Amazon store, and if I don't have it in my Amazon store, then you can probably just find it at Joann's. Okay, so this stuff is usable, like you can use it on a ton of different things, and you're gonna see me use it in a few different tutorials over time. So it really just depends on what project you are doing. It is cuttable on the Cricut, but obviously this is just a random shape, and so I'm just kind of using my like the edges of it to kind of guide where I need to cut. So I'm just gonna cut this actually in half so that I can work one side at a time, and you can see me in there. And I am just going to rub the edges down so that I can see exactly where the middle of the play button is gonna go. I don't really know if I need to explain all this because obviously not everybody is going to be able to bling a play button. But if you have a similar project and you want to do this, I'm not sure really what other projects you could do this with, but I'm sure we'll think of more as time goes on. Okay, so I'm gonna just place this around the play button and make an edge around the outside of the circle, and then I'm just gonna use my X-Acto knife to cut around it, but I didn't want to damage the play button, so I just went in and kind of made a little cut line, and then I went in with scissors later. Okay, so now I'm gonna peel off one of the sides and place it in the play button, and then peel off the other side so that it sticks. And I saw that there are some gaps in here, but that's okay. And when I first started this, obviously in the intro I told you I wasn't super happy with how this turned out. You're gonna see that I am going to try out some different techniques. I've never done this before with this product, so I wasn't sure if I would like it. But the cool thing about this is it's pretty much like double-sided tape. It is a little bit stronger. It's kind of like a gooey, sticky, really having a hard time explaining exactly what it is, but I'm gonna dump these in here so that I can go in and place them quickly. Okay, so I think what I did was I originally wanted to bling the entire thing out with our SS20 Duchess. And I wanted to do that because it goes really fast when you use the big ones. But now that I see this, I definitely want to go in and do a mix because the mix is just really pretty. And so not that the SS20 isn't, I just want to go in with the mix because it just gives it a different look. And this, when you use a lot of the big stones, it's not like super classy, and I wanted this project to be like really classy. Plus, I'm not taking this thing outside, and these things really bling a lot like in the sun, and so I want to make sure it has a little bit more texture. So I did go around the edges like this, and then I did not like it. I was like, these are too big, so I thought, okay, I'm going to try a different technique when I get all the way around the edge. I'm just going to leave that the way it is, and then I'm going to actually dump these on to the sticky so that they're kind of like dumped on and they sparkle like from different angles. You'll see what I'm talking about in a second. So once I was done with this, I did around the triangle or the play button. That's the actual play button right there. So once I did around that, that's when I thought, okay, I'm not really digging this as much as I thought I would. So I am just gonna go in and dump these on and see what happens. Now this is kind of like a trend that you see on like sunglasses, and so since this stone is naked, this is our Duchess stone which has no back on it, I thought it would be a perfect time to try this out. But after I saw it, it was really pretty when it was nice and full, but I had to dump it out, and like because these were so big, they started to make really big gaps. So I figured if I do this again, I want to use smaller stones. So you definitely could do this with our SS12 or SS16 or our mix, and it would be really pretty. But I wanted just to get this done with, and it looked really pretty at first, but they're just large, and the double-sided sticky, I have no words for what it's actually called, but it's like the double-sided sticky sheet doesn't hold the big ones very well. And then this is where I think it went all bad. So I went in with white rabbit glitter and dumped it on there to get into the cracks. And I think because the cracks were just so big, it just looked really tacky. And I'm taking a dry paintbrush and kind of just brushing it off of the stones. It doesn't look that bad, but I just not super happy with it. So I will be doing it again. But if you want to try this or do it on something, I think that you should. You can see here that there are a lot of really big gaps. So I did go in with some of the smaller stones to try to fill them in, but if you've done this before, the glitter took the sticky away, so there's nothing to really hold those little stones on. So here's just an epic video of how I failed at this project, but that's a part of the journey of getting to 100,000 subscribers. So thank you for being a subscriber, and if you're not already, click the subscribe button. I've got lots of fun tutorials for you guys. All right, love you, bye.
Ooh, I'd rather be